You ever been totally, completely stuck on a problem, only to have the perfect solution just pop into your head, seemingly out of nowhere? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the science behind that magical aha moment. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're not even trying to solve anything. You're just washing your hair, walking the dog, maybe drifting off to sleep. And then, bam, the perfect answer, that killer idea, the missing piece of the puzzle just lands in your brain like it was there all along. Turns out, this isn't just you, it's a fundamental human experience. And believe it or not, this incredible phenomenon has a name. The Eureka Effect. Yeah, it's named after the old Greek scholar Archimedes, who famously shouted Eureka when he figured out water displacement in his bathtub. Now, it might feel like magic, but it's actually a really fascinating process happening right inside your head. And we're going to break down exactly how it all works. Okay, so to get the Eureka Effect, you first have to understand that your brain isn't a one-trick pony. It's a seriously skilled problem solver, and it actually has different modes for different kinds of challenges. See, our brains tackle problems in two totally different ways. On one hand, you've got your analytical problems. Think math equations, logic puzzles. We solve those with intense laser-like focus, using our conscious mind. But then you have insight problems. These require a creative leap, a whole new way of looking at things. And these are the ones our subconscious mind is brilliant at solving. Seriously, think of it like your brain is shifting gears in a car. It's constantly moving between that focused, analytical thinking and a more relaxed, creative state. And learning how to let your brain shift those gears, that's the real secret to unlocking some incredible breakthroughs. So, if just focusing harder doesn't work for these creative problems, what does? Well, this brings us to your brain's secret weapon. It's a process that works best when you're not working at all. The real question is, how do we tap into that subconscious problem solver? How do we actually get our brains to deliver these brilliant insight solutions right when we need them? Okay, so the secret sauce here is a process called incubation. This is where you basically hand off the problem to your subconscious. While your conscious mind takes a break, goes for a walk, listens to music, whatever, your brain is still churning away on the problem in the background. It's making all these new connections you never would have found by just staring at a screen. It's really just a simple three-step dance. First, you dive deep into the problem, you feed your brain all the info it needs, then, and listen up, because this is the most important part, you step away. You do something relaxing, something totally unrelated, and finally, when you least expect it, that aha moment, it finds you. Now, I know, this whole stepping away thing might sound kind of crazy, like you're just giving up, right? But the science actually backs this up in a huge way. That whole shower thoughts idea is very, very real, and the data is pretty wild. 80%. Just let that sink in for a second. In a major study on creativity, a full 80% of people said their biggest breakthroughs happened when they weren't focused on work at all. I mean, that's an incredible majority, right? It means their absolute best ideas came when they were disengaged, relaxed, and just letting their minds wander. It is definitive proof that sometimes the very best way to solve a problem is to just stop thinking about it. And where does this magic happen? In the most ordinary, everyday places. Taking a shower where you're warm, relaxed, and just a little bit distracted. Going for a walk. Doing boring chores like washing the dishes. Or even in that hazy, dreamy state right before you fall asleep. These are the absolute prime time moments for your subconscious to deliver its genius. But hang on. There's one more amazing piece to this puzzle. It's not just about getting the idea itself, it's about the feeling that comes with it. That incredible jolt of excitement and satisfaction. So why does an aha moment feel so good? It's not just in your head. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. It turns out there's a specific biological reason for that joy of discovery, and it all comes down to a reward system that's hardwired into our brains. Okay, let's get a little nerdy for a second. Meet the orbitofrontal cortex. This little region, tucked away in your frontal lobe, is a major player in your brain's reward and pleasure system. It's the same area that lights up when you eat delicious food or hit a major goal. And this is where it gets so cool. Recent brain imaging studies have shown a sudden, powerful burst of activity in this exact reward center at the precise moment a person has that creative insight. So what does that mean? It means that feeling of pure joy isn't just a side effect, it's the main event. Your brain is literally giving you a hit of pleasure, a neurological high five, for thinking outside the box. It's nature's built-in way of encouraging you and all of us to be more creative. So the next time you feel stuck, maybe the best thing you can possibly do is stop trying so hard. Step away, take that walk, hop in the shower, and just trust your brain to do its amazing work in the background. Which really just leaves one last thought. Where are you going to go to let your mind wander for your next big idea?